So to be as transphobic as Senator Hawley is just unacceptable for someone in public office.
Wait a minute here. Look, I am not going to sit here and have someone tell me what I just watched. What I just watched, Dee Dee, was not a senator being transphobic. Let's just start there. Dee Dee?
Hi, Armstrong. I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. I came off a lacrosse field with my daughter playing in the District East Championship in Philadelphia to come into the hotel room to do this interview because it's just that important. I don't think that, actually, I know he wasn't being transphobic. I think he was just asking a question. And I don't consider myself transphobic either. I believe your guest just stated that we use the bathroom with people at home. That's true. Those are people that are in our family. They're not strangers that are on the street. I have a 14-year-old daughter. I don't want her going to a bathroom or going into her locker room at school with a boy who considers himself to be a girl, because he's not a girl.
That's why you're transphobic.
That's not being transphobic.
Yes, it is. You're addressing a trans girl as a boy. That's derogatory right out the gate.
You're saying that we're trying to not count, or that we're trying to discount transphobic or trans people. What about the biological girls who simply want to continue to go to their locker room with other biological girls and get undressed? So you're saying that we're not thinking of transgender people. You're not thinking of biological women or biological boys who simply enjoy going to the boys' bathroom and doing what biological boys do without having a female in the room. So
have you ever met a trans young girl in school? They're usually very timid. They usually undress in the coach's locker, in the coach's office. They're not trying to be out or in the mix at all.
They get undressed in the room with the other girls because they consider themselves to be girls, and they're not. It's plain and simple.
They're not. That's why you're transphobic.
Because
my goal on your t-shirt should say to be transphobic underneath.
No, my goal is to deny your goal. And my daughter's a goalie. She plays lacrosse and she's very good. And she plays on a girls lacrosse team because all the girls on that team want to play with female girls, with biological girls. If there was a boy on the team throwing a ball at my daughter, it would come a lot faster. Why? Because a man's makeup is completely biologically different.
A 14-year-old is not a man. Second of all, they'd be on testosterone blockers, so they wouldn't masculinize. You very much know very little about the process. And I doubt highly that you know there's probably trans youth in school with your daughter. They live stealth. And the kind of conversations you're having will make them outed. And that leads to suicide. You are extremely transphobic. And the fact that you say you're not is irrelevant.
I want to take care and make sure that my biological daughter, as parents, that she's taken care of and that she's safe, just like any parent who has a transgender child. I simply want to protect my child.
From what? What are you protecting them from? What is a trans child going to do to your daughter?
I simply want my daughter to be able to be free and be a young lady just like she's been for the last 14 years without having to second guess, oh my gosh, there's a boy in the bathroom with me.
A trans girl is not a boy.
Okay.
Albert, your thoughts?